Alright, fellas, that little preview was Indiana Jones, as you can tell, because it's awesome. And the reason why I showed you that was because he was escaping a trap. Yes, a trap. And last week was the setup. Alright? Last week was the golden statue, Barley's, looking good. Look at that statue. It's awesome. We got this. No problem. You lift it up. You set it down. You walk away with the win. Oh, wait. It's a trap. Darts are flying at your face. Friends are betraying you. It's no good. So that's what this game is. Against Smush. It's a trap game. Now, of course, whether or not it's actually a real thing, for us, it may not be. But I just want to keep this in mind for you guys, that team we played last week was a little bit older. They did not have much of a threat up top, I don't think. Tom was chilling in the back, and I don't think he had too much work to do, even though it's just your mere presence, Tom, that intimidates everybody. That's why we're amazing. But yeah, we just need to be careful because we had a ton of space on the ball. We weren't being threatened or challenged that often. And once we get against another team that maybe is faster, quicker, younger, a little more aggressive, you don't have as much time on the ball, you start losing the ball, you start losing your rhythm, and that's where you run into a problem. So for this week, I want to make sure that we just keep that in mind, and just, there was definitely times during that game where we were moving the ball brilliantly, and we need to keep doing that. Just take the easy pass. Don't hold on to it. We don't need to hold on to it. I know we're all guilty of it, but the more we move it, you look at teams like Manchester City, Owen, I know that's a shout out right there. They just move the ball constantly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and they get into a rhythm, and that's what we need, a rhythm. Because once you get into that rhythm, it's hard to stop teams. So I'm going to go with the same lineup, the 4-3-1-2 as last week. I'm going to try to change up players who started or didn't start, get them in the game. I can always switch things up on Sunday, no big deal, if there's somebody that didn't get to start last week. So for this week, I've got Joseph and Isaac in the back with Eric and Bruno on the sides because I don't think Nate's going to be there. Owen, I'm going to give you the middle to start this week with Kaiser and I on the wings. Bulldog, he's in the 10 spot with Pong and David up top. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit here, see if I can make it happen. Oh, no, I'm failing. Come on, zoom. I guess I can't zoom once I've started. Darn it. Well, it's probably hard to see. Anyways, that's our starting lineup. This is the defensive lineup. I've got 3 across the back with 2 stoppers, 4 in the middle and a diamond, and then 1 striker up top. If we run into problems with the aforementioned starting lineup, I'll go ahead and just switch us in the game to the defensive setup, just to kind of, if we're getting overrun by numbers up top by the other team and we need a little help, we'll go ahead and do that if need be. But the last thing I want to talk about before I finish this video, which hopefully will be in less than 5 minutes, is the number 10 spot, Bulldog. Oh, that's Leo. I didn't explain that, did I? Did I? I can't remember. Leo. I decided to call him Bulldog because he's like Bulldog, which is awesome. The 10 spot, I don't know why exactly. I've read that the 10 is just, some places have said that it's the way they numbered jerseys and just ended up being the number 10 right behind the forwards. I've also read different things. It's just the number 10 guy normally was the best player, who's a playmaker. But in this case, it's just the guy sitting behind the forwards in the hole, right behind him. And he's the one distributing from the midfielders to the forwards. I've also heard it called, and this is pretty awesome, the fantasista. I don't know how to say it. It's Italian, whatever. They say that it's the magical soccer qualities of touch, vision, imagination, and even artistry. Once said of Roberto Baggio, I don't know if you remember that dude. He was pretty awesome at one point until he missed that penalty kick. His coach called him, or said of him, angels sing in his legs. I'm just going to end right there because there's really nothing else to say. tactics number 4. Today, I've got a couple things. Shoot, start over.